Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. Excuse the hair, I've not long had a shower, so I've just tied it up. In the next video we'll be going through my hair care products that I bought recently and seeing if they work, but I just thought I would put some eyeshadow on with you guys, and we brought this new one out. So it's the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk. It's not new, but it's certainly new to me. I recently hauled this. I didn't know what to pull, just mainly because I've hauled a lot recently, mainly Colourpop, and you haven't seen all three hauls. I think haul number 2 has just gone up, so I will put this here so you can go and check that out if you've not already seen it. Next week or the week after for my Shop My Stash, I'm going to be pulling a palette that I wanted to use this week. Anyway, I thought we would use this beautiful palette and do 5 days, 5 looks with it in one video. So this is what she looks like. Let's take this lovely plastic out. Don't want to lose that. I've got all my brushes here. Let's check. So it's mainly Morphe brushes I use at the minute. I really like them. The Morphe packing brush isn't here. It might be on my desk. Okay, we can get into it now. So this has a shading that I like to see. So it has a nice like cream ivory shade there. It's called Desert Sand. So we're going to start off with that. I'm going to try and talk very minimally just because it's 5 days, 5 looks, and my last video with 5 days in it was 50 minutes. So yeah, I'm going to go in with this shade just to set my base. Okay, I think now I'm going to go in with Eden, that one there. It's a lot lighter than I thought. But it blends out really nicely. Right, now I'm going to go in with my oval brush to deepen that out. I think I'll just go in with Amber. Amber's quite powdery, there's a lot of kick up in the pan there. That doesn't normally bother me. All I'm bothered about at this point is that the eyeshadows blend out, and they blend out phenomenally, guys. It's such a beautiful palette on first impressions on those two mattes. Just going to blend them into one another so we don't have a harsh line with the Spectrum B07. Okay, what shimmer are we going to use? I don't really want to use a bronze one just because I've used the Natasha Denona bronze for 5 days and I'm a bit over bronze eyeshadows. I mean, I'm going to use them, but just not today. I want a break. I mean, that looks nice though, that celestial shade. Let's have a look. Yeah, that looks nice. I think I'm going to use that. I'll put it on with my finger. Oh, so duochrome. It looks gold, but then when I'm looking at it in the viewfinder now, it looks pink. I was expecting it to be gold, guys. but it's like a pink duochrome. Goes nice with this look. I mean, it's not as pigmented as I would like, and it feels quite rough. The texture of it feels rough. I'm just wondering if we'll be able to build it up. I'm going to also pack some on the brush, and then we'll spritz the brush as usual. Okay, let's do this. So the Morphe packing brush, I'm just going back in with Celestial. It's not really getting any more pigmented should I say. It's very pretty though. Let's try some setting spray. What I'm noticing about this palette, there's no real inner corner highlights that you can use. Yeah, so what I'm noticing about this eyeshadow palette is there's no shade that would look good for inner corner highlight. I'm going to try and use one that I think might not look too bad. That's gone a little bit more foiled, so I'm happy with that. Let's get this smoky eyeshadow brush. Okay, so I think the only one possibly that would go nice in the inner corner highlight is what's it called? Nefertiti. I can't pronounce it, I'll leave it here somewhere. Nefertiti, I'll just say it's that. I don't think it is. And this one is like a gold. Or it is a gold, should I say. Yeah, that works as an inner corner highlight. But it's quite deep. Right, now I'm going to go in with the Real Techniques accent brush just for the lash line. And we're going to go back in with Amber. Okay, so that's, oh no, actually we'll go back in with some more of that Desert Sand. That would also make a good inner corner highlight, but it would be obviously a matte one, just for the brow bone here. I actually do think, by looking at it now, this one would look better in the inner corners than Nefertiti, that one there, so maybe I'll try that tomorrow. Now we're just going to tightline and put some mascara on. If I don't poke myself in the eye first. And I'm using the Essence Volume Stylist as always. Yeah, I'm liking that. I just need to go and grab a lipstick and then we're done. Right, now the lipstick I've chosen is this one. I absolutely love it and think it might look nice with this look. So it's the Pure and Barbie collaboration and it's in the shade, I should know it considering I love it so much, Innovator. It doesn't actually say it. Oh yeah, it does on the bullet. So that's the shade there. I think that'll look nice. I just always worry when I come to using this lipstick, because I've had one and I had to tell the company that I bought it from and they sent me a new one out, and yeah, it basically fell out of the actual component here, so I do always worry when I'm using it. I use it very, very tentatively. Yeah, I really, really like that with this look. So guys, I think I just need to pop a little bit more of Celestial on, because I got a little bit of mascara on my eyelid. Just want to cover that up. I am loving this Celestial shade. Absolutely loving it. So guys, this concludes the look for today. This is what we're looking like. I really do like the overall look. So this is day 1, look 1, and I'll be back tomorrow to do day 2, look 2. Hey guys, welcome back, or welcome if you've never been here before. Thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate your time and support on the channel. So today is day 2, look 2, with the beautiful Huda Beauty palette. I feel like I want to do something with the purples. So I feel like I want to use this one here. So that one is called Amethyst, my birthstone, and then we've got Twilight next to it there. So that could be just, these are just toppers, so that one and that one are just toppers. So I feel like, yeah, I feel like this one would be suited for this shade more than that one. I think them two would go really, really well together. So yeah, I think we're going to do that. First of all, we're just going to pop on some Desert Sand here, and we're just going to get into the video. But before I stop talking, I'm a little bit I wouldn't say out of sorts, but I was a little bit taken aback. Where's my mirror? Right, so a couple of months ago I got a fitness tracker, and let's just pop this on and then I'll talk to you properly. So a couple of months ago I got a fitness tracker. It wasn't expensive, it was £30, and it's not all singing or dancing, but it does do quite a lot more than I expected it to do. So anyway, I did a first impressions unboxing on it, and believe it or not, that video has done better than my videos ever do. It's got like, I think about 2.3 thousand views on it already, and I really, really do appreciate it if you've watched it and you've commented or liked it. But today I got quite a negative review on it. Somebody said this is the worst review that I've ever seen. Like, let's get one thing straight, it wasn't a review, it was an unboxing. You can't do a review on a watch that you've never worn, that is brand new. It was a first impression unboxing demonstration. Now we'll be doing a review on it because I've had a lot of questions on it. So I will be doing a review on it in a couple of weeks, and that will go into more depth what that watch can actually do. So I'd really, really like to say, please don't leave negative comments on my videos. If you don't like the video, then please don't watch it, click out. I don't appreciate the negative comments that you've left. Right, so now that we've got that out of the way, I mean, it only happened today, so you're not going to see this video for a couple of weeks, and the person that left the negative comment on my video will probably never see it. But I needed to vent to you guys. I really do have the best support that I could ever have imagined that my channel would get, and I really, really do appreciate it. I've got tears in my eyes now just thinking about you guys, but I just feel like when people leave negative comments, it can kind of set you back. It's not set me back, but you know, it could set you back by leaving such a negative comment. It could have been worse. It really wasn't a bad comment. It just said it was the worst review that they've ever seen. Well, if that's the case, then obviously, like I said earlier, just don't watch the video then, and don't leave people negative reviews. It's not nice, you know. It doesn't take much to be kind, so just be kind, guys, you know. Anyway, let's get into the video. I think I'm gonna put this lightest shade. I used this yesterday, but it is the lightest shade in the palette. It's called Eden. So yeah, we're just gonna pop that into the crease, because it's not actually that deep. Looks a lot deeper in the actual palette. I mean, you can certainly build it up, but it isn't really that deep. Right, that's about as deep as I want to go with it, just purely because I think I'm going to be taking the amethyst on the lid and all the way onto the crease. This is just one of those eyeshadows I want to use to blend it out. I think I'm going to try going in with the oval brush, the Morphe oval brush. We're going to go in now with amethyst. I did show it you, but that one there, I am quite scared because it is a dark eyeshadow. So yeah, let's pack this onto, ooh, that's nice. Let's just pack it onto the lid and go into the crease with it. Right, I think that's about as deep as I want to go with it. We do need to blend it out. I'm going to blend it out with this one. There's no extra colour on it, but there will be a little bit of colour on from before. Yeah, that's blending it out nicely. I might actually put a little bit more of that amethyst shade on, but let's do the left eye first. So what does everyone think of this palette? I have spoken to a few of you who have said that you've got this palette and really like it, because I did haul it and obviously I've done swatches on it, but this is the first time I've used it, and no, yesterday was the first time I used it, and I really am enjoying it. I didn't think I'd like this shade though. This one is really surprising me. It's blending out so nicely. Yeah, I might just make it a little bit deeper. Okay, I think that's about it, because I do want to go on with this really nice twilight topper here. I'll go in with a brush first, but we might have to go in with the fingers. So we're going with a Morphe packing brush. I just need to run it through the colour switch. So yeah, let's pop a little bit of twilight all over the lid. See how this works out. Yeah, it's building up nicely. It's purple and it's got like blue duochrome reflex. Real pretty. And I'm just going to keep packing it on and packing it on. You know how I like my eyeshadows pigmented. So the amethyst shade was just really a base for it, because I knew the shade was a topper. I mean, I'll show you. doesn't show up. That's it there. Barely shows up. I mean, I might actually try and just use one of these toppers maybe tomorrow in the third look, and just see if I can get it to show up without an actual base underneath, and just use glitter glue. That sometimes works. It's beautiful, guys. Right, let's get some setting spray. I'm just going to use this one. So this is the Barry M Dewy Setting Spray. I'll ignore them outside. I'd be very surprised if you can't hear what's going on out there. I'll try and speed the footage up so you don't hear them. Okay, I am living for this look. This look is even better than the one I did yesterday, and I really like that as well. Right, so I don't know how this is going to work. I didn't enjoy that shade yesterday for the inner corner, so I'm not going to use that one, and there really isn't any other one that I could use. So I'm going to just go in with Desert Sand, and if that doesn't work, I'll just get a highlighter from my Shop My Stash and go over it. But I just want to see what this looks like. Because when I'm testing out a palette, I don't really like going into other products. So I'm just going to go in with the smoky eyeshadow brush. No, I'm going to have to get a highlighter. Let me see if there's one in the other palette that I pulled for the week. Okay, so I'm going to see if there's one in the Morphe and Maddie Ziegler palette. I'm going to be using this later on in the week. So let's have a look. The only one that I could say that could potentially work is this one here. So we'll try that. That one is in the shade Angel. It's a duochrome, so it might look nice. Let's spray some of this setting spray on the brush. It's not the most pigmented, but it'll do. It will do for now. Didn't really want to go into that palette because we're going to be testing that out separately. So now then, I just need to get my liner brush. Actually, I might try this smudgy brush by Japanesque. And I want to put Amethyst on the lash line. So that's just the brush. I bought this a few weeks back from TK Maxx. Very inexpensive, £2.49 for Japanesque. I mean, how inexpensive is that? Okay. Just blend it out a little bit more. Okay, now we need to go back in with that Desert Dusk Now we need to go back in with the Desert Dusk shade just for the brow bone. I think once I've used this one and the Coral Obsessions palette, I'm going to do a least favourite to favourite of my Huda palettes. I mean, I don't have an awful lot, but I do have quite a few now, so yeah, I think I'll do that. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. I'd really appreciate it in the comments down below. I think that's it with the palette until tomorrow. Right, let's tightline. So just using the Too Faced Love eyeliner. Right, so all I did then was tightline and then the camera cut out. So now we need to put some mascara on. I'm just going to be using my Essence one. Too much hair. So yeah, we've got the Essence Volume. There's something in my hair. Now it's gone. Oh, that looks really pretty. I'm always so amazed how when you put mascara on, your eye look goes up like 10 times than what it was prior to no mascara. I would definitely need mascara if I was stranded on a desert island somewhere. Then I'm just gonna, I'll put the lipstick on first actually. The one that I've pulled out of my lipstick edit for the week is this one. So it's the PS Velvet Matte Lipstick in light brown. When I did my Shop My Stash, I made a point of saying this is not light brown. I'll show you again. Actually, it does look light brown now, so scrap what I said in the Shop My Stash, guys. I'm having a bad week. Right, so I'm just gonna tap some Twilight on because there is a bit of mascara there, so I'm gonna tap some of that onto the lids and then we will be done. That is stunning though, guys. I'd say this is more of a nighttime look. But I'm not really going anywhere, I'm only going to my mum's. And she will appreciate my makeup. I really do like that. So, this concludes the look. So this is day 2, look 2. This is what we're looking like. Really do like this look. I think this is my favourite yet. So don't forget at the end of the video or while you're watching the video, put your favourite look that I've done down in the comments below. I always love to hear your thoughts. So I'll see you tomorrow for day 3 look 3, guys. Hey guys, so today is day 3 look 3 with a beautiful Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. So again, she just looks like that. Very beautiful packaging. So let's have a look. Right, so I think I'm gonna go in with Blood Moon all over the lid, but I really feel like I want to use this glitter as well, Cosmo. So we're gonna start off again with Desert Sand just all over the lid. The Huge. I'm a little bit calmer today. I'm really sorry about venting yesterday, but it only just happened and I just wanted to tell you guys what had happened and share that with you. Sorry if you weren't really interested, and I didn't talk about it throughout the whole video. So you'll see me venting before you actually see this look. That's the one perk of me doing 5 days 5 looks in one video. I think going forward I might just do it this way. But yeah, I wasn't that impressed when I was doing the video last night, so I just vented a little bit about it. Right, so I want to go in with Eden again. It's a great transition shade, that one, so let's go in with that. And at one point I thought, should I leave it in the video, me venting, or should I just like vent and then cut it out? But I just thought, well no, I'm not being true to myself if I do that. And now that I've said something, we can just move on from that whole situation. So yeah, this is us moving on. It's all about the makeup. Okay, what now? Right, okay, so I feel like going in with Amber next, which is this dark brown here. And I'm going to use the Morphe oval brush for that. I don't know if I'm going to take it into like the crease, but I'm definitely going to put it on the outer V. Yeah, let's put it into the crease, just underneath that shade that I used above it, which was called what again? My memory's shocking. Eden. So normally I've got a really great memory, but I think I've just got that much on my mind at the minute. It's not as good as it used to be. I'm going to go back in with this brush. There's no extra colour on it, but it did have some Eden on it, so it's probably still got a little bit left on it. So we'll blend it out. Let's sort the hair out. Huda Beauties mattes are so good. They blend out like a dream, don't they? I always thought her palettes were overpriced. They're not. There's other people that charge more for their palettes, like Natasha Denona, Pat McGrath, and their palettes are worth the money as well. And I think the Huda Beauty one, I think this at full price is either £52 or £58. I think it's £58, but I got it for a steal around £40, and yeah, it's definitely worth that. Yeah, that looks good. Now I'm going to go in with the packing brush, Morphe packing brush, and I'm just going to run that through the colour switch, and then we're going to go in with, I'll show you again, Blood Money, this one here. It's just a really nice bronze. Yeah, that's pigmented. I will spritz the brush as well. That's beautiful, in fact. Dead smooth. Right, now we're going to spritz the brush. Oh, it's like foil. That is stunning. It's like liquid. definitely spritz your brush if you're going to use this shade, because it just takes it up like 10 times. It like goes from here to all the way up there. It's really, really nice. I mean, I say definitely spritz your brush, but it depends if you like a lot of pigmentation. Oh yeah. Right, so I'm going to go and get my glitter glue now, and then we can go in with Cosmo. So this one is like a bronze glitter, and it's got like gold and red like fine glitters running through it. So I'd be quite interested to see what that looks like over the top of the shade that I'm wearing, this Blood Money shade. So let me just go and get my glitter and I'll be back. I think what I'll do, because I've just sprayed that Blood Money shade, I'll let that dry down a little bit, and I'll just put some on the lash line. So we're going to go in with Amber. Again, that's what that one looks like. I'm just going to go in with my smudgy brush. Yeah, and we're going to need an inner corner highlight as well. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this one, guys, because it's right on my lap. I'm just going to use that one. And I'm kind of cheating a little bit, but it's right here. And it's quite pink toned, so I don't think it's really going to go that well, but it doesn't look too bad actually. Yeah, that's fine. Now then, I need to put some of the Too Faced glitter glue on, so I'm just going to shake it up without dropping it. I'm just going to do one eye at a time. Right, so that's kind of muted the bronze eyeshadow. If you look at that eye compared to that eye, it's muted it. I'm going to go in with Cosmo. Ooh, look at that. And hopefully we'll bring some pigment back. Look at that. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it because of this lens now. It's not as good as it used to be, but surely you'll be able to see the difference between that eye and that eye. Right, so could do the white really. And pop a bit on the left eye of the glitter glue. Wow, that is so pretty. I'm probably going to have some real problems getting that glitter off later, but it's worth it because I really, really do like it. So far over the last 3 days, I think this palette has been worth every penny I've spent on it. So yeah, I've used quite a lot of shades already. I've used the purples, that was yesterday. I have used this Nefertiti shade here as an inner corner, and that didn't really work. I'd like to try it all over the lid. I definitely want to use that angelic shade. I don't think I've used that yet. So yeah. We're just gonna play with it a little bit, and I think I've used pretty much now, apart from this shade here, Musk, and that shade there, Oud, I've used pretty much all of the top row. So yeah, I'm gonna try and do as many looks with it as I can. I am only doing 5 days, 5 looks, so there's only 2 more looks to go, but we will try and get some more good looks out of it. Just so you know what kind of looks you can create with the palette. I'm just going to go and, actually let's put mascara on first. I won't bother with eyeliner just because it's quite late in the evening. So we'll just put the Essence Volume Stylist mascara on, and then I'll grab a lip here, and then we're done. Right, so I've picked this one out. It's the PS Bronze Lips. It's one of the metallic glosses. I don't know if I like it, so I thought I may as well try it with this look since it's kind of really bronzy. I don't normally wear glosses, but I'm only going to my mum's, so I won't need to put a mask on. It's only like a 5-10 minute walk. So yeah, I don't have to go to the store tonight, so I'm just going to wear this now. If I don't like it, then I can declutter it next week once we've talked about the lipsticks that we pulled in my shop, my stash. But yeah, it's this one. I've had it ages, so I don't even know if it's still good to use. Look how metallic it is though, guys. It goes well with that look. Keep thinking I've got lipstick on my tooth. It goes really well with that look, I think, but I don't like how thick it feels on my lips. So this one, sadly, will be getting decluttered. I'll wear it at my mum's until it fades off. I always have a lipstick in my handbag, so I'll just probably put a nice red on when I've finished. I might actually show you what it looks like with a red lipstick as well, because I'm not going to edit this video until I come home from my mum's anyway. So if I put a red lipstick on when I'm at my mum's, then I'll show you what it looks like, because I think I've got a red in my handbag. The Tanya Bear one, Christmas stocking, that was pulled out, and I think it would go really nice with this look as well. So this is what we're looking like now though. It just feels really thick and gloopy. I'm so glad I don't have to wear a mask to go to my mum's. Probably have insects I'll probably have an insect stuck to my lip though by the time I get to her house. So guys, I think I'm going to come back later when I put on a new lipstick. I will see you then and show you the overall look. Right, so I'm back. As you can see, I've changed my lipstick. So the one I'm using, well, I've actually got two on. The one I put on, the red one, is this one. So it's the Tanya Bear Christmas stocking, and this one's a matte. And then I wanted it to have like a little bit of sparkle on. Not that you can really see it because this one's kind of clear, but this one is Urban Decay's Vice lipstick. It's a metallic and it's called Bobby Dazzle. So as you can see, it's just white, and you just put that over any lipstick. They only work over like matte lipsticks, they don't work over creams. So this is what it's looking like. So this shade would be a fraction darker if I hadn't put that white metallic lipstick over the top of it. I don't even think you can see the glitters. But yeah, that's what the lipstick's looking like. The eyeshadow has kind of gone a bit higher than I want it to, just because of my hooded eyes. At the minute, the glitters are up here. It's kind of like lost some of its glitter. It's kind of lost some of its glitter from there and transferred above there, like in my crease, which I didn't want, and it's lost some glitter from there as well. But at this point, it's I think 4 or 5 hours since I put the eyeshadow on, and obviously it's glitter as well, so can I really expect it to stay on? So yeah, I mean, it's worn quite well, but this is what it looks like. You should be able to see where it's worn away. But guys, that concludes the look for today. I'll be back tomorrow for day 4 look for. So today is day 4 look for with the beautiful Huda Desert Dusk. It's such a pretty palette and I'm really enjoying using it. So I'm feeling like using this angelic shade all over the lid. It looks absolutely beautiful. I don't know whether I'm going to use some kind of topper. I did think about maybe putting this gold Nefertiti shade just all over the top. I'm going to see how it goes. So because this one's quite peach, I will be using Eden again. and maybe deepening it out with Oud, because that's the only matte on the top row that I haven't used. Let's see how this goes, and let's see what course of action the look takes. So yeah, let's get into it. So, brushes, they're all over the place as usual. I don't feel like we're central. Okay, so I'm going to be going in with Desert Sand as usual, just for my eyeshadow base, just to cover up that and to give us a completely smooth canvas to work with, because sometimes I find like my eyeshadow base is quite oily. So yeah, we're just going to cover that up. I'm going to try not talking too much in this video, just purely because we've got 2 more looks to do and it's quite a long video. I'm editing as I go, guys. So yeah, I'm just uploading and editing as I go. So I've noticed that those 3 days that we did are quite long. So now I'm going to be going in with Eden. It's a gorgeous colour, this. Not too pigmented. I mean, you could certainly make it more pigmented if you used a stiffer brush, I imagine. Right, so I'm also going to go in with Amber. So I'm just going to go in with that Amber shade just below the Eden shade, just to deepen it out a little bit. And then we can use the Oud shade on the outer V. So just here. Yeah, that looks nice. So, I don't know if I've showed you this already, but the shade here, Amber, has got a lot of kick up in the pan. But I do genuinely feel like it's because it's a deeper shade. I love these mattes, they blend out so well. I'm just going to blend them two together with this Spectrum B07 brush I've got. Who's that? That girl's got like a sixth sense, I tell ya. It's my sister. She's got a sixth sense of kind of interrupting me when I'm filming. It always gets patchy on the left side. Right, that's better. So now I'm going to go in with the same oval brush to go in with that shade Oud. So it's just that brush by Morphe. And again, that's the shade there. No, there's another shade, Musk, that I haven't used here. I'm going to try and use that one tomorrow. Just purely so then I can say I've used all the shades on the top row. And I'm just deepening it out a little bit more. Yeah, Oud is doing exactly the same thing as Amber was. It's just got a real lot of fallout in the pan. It's just because the deeper eyeshadows, I think. And we'll blend them out as well. I can't believe I slept on this Huda palette for so long. It makes me think now, would I like some of her others, like the Rose Gold Remastered. I've always not got that because it's got quite a lot of red tones in it. But it might actually be nice. What's everyone's thoughts on that palette? And I wouldn't mind trying the Huda Nude. But I have so many dupes of that palette. Right. Now we're going to go in with a packing brush and use Angelic. So that shade I showed you first, that one there. So I'll just go in with the brush first and then we will spray it. This is a beautiful shade. Very, very smooth. So I'm not going to be able to use all the eyeshadows in the palette, but the majority of them I would have used, which we'll talk about in tomorrow's video when I do day 5 look 5. Right, let's spritz the brush. That is stunning. It's definitely making it more foiled. Okay, so now we're going to go back in with Desert Sand for the brow bone. If I use this palette enough, I would definitely hit pan on Desert Sand. They're just the type of shades that I need in a palette. That cream ivory matte shade. Right. I think I will go in with this shade here, but I'm going to let it dry just because I've just spritzed the brush. I'm going to let it dry, so I'll just tightline first, if I can find my eyeliner. Right, so I'm going to have to use this Ted Baker one. I don't know where my Too Faced one's gotten to. And I haven't put a lash line shade down. So let's do that first. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in with the shade Oud. I haven't used a inner corner highlight. I used this one yesterday. I'm not going to do that one. Maybe I'll put a Benefit Cookie, but before that we'll just put the mascara on. So it's the Essence Volume Stylist. Right, I really hope this Nefertiti shade, or however you pronounce it, doesn't mess up the look. It's quite sheer though, that it's just a topper, so it shouldn't do. So I'm just going to go in with my finger. That's what it looks like on the finger, and we're just going to tap it. Yeah, that looks real pretty. Right, we'll go through the shades what I've used very quickly now. So we've used Desert Sand. I've used that every single day. I've used Eden quite a few days as well. Amber I've used quite a few days. We used Blood Moon yesterday. I've used Oud today. So the only shade that I need to use from that top row is Musk, which we'll do tomorrow. I've used Celestial, I've used Nefertiti twice now, I've used Twilight, Amethyst, I've not used Royal, and I've not used Retrograde. I feel like those two shades, well, like those three shades would look beautiful together. So that might be a look for tomorrow. I'm just trying to establish what kind of look I want to do tomorrow. And then Cashmere I've not used, Angelic I've used today, Cosmo I used yesterday over the top of Blood Money, and then I've not used Turkish Delight. Those three shades there would also go real nice together, but maybe next time I'll concentrate on that little trio there. So Turkish Delight, Saffron and Blazing would look beautiful. But yeah, I think tomorrow I will concentrate on maybe this trio here. And I know I've already used Amethyst, but I feel like let's just do some swatches and I'll show you what it looks like. So Amethyst, Royal and Retrograde's a duochrome. So Retrograde will be going over the top as some kind of topper over the top of Royal there. I just feel like they'd make a really interesting look. So I feel like I'm going to be doing, once I've used it tomorrow, I will have used the majority of the palette apart from 4 eyeshadows, and we can just do that look in another video. I don't want to do 6 days 6 looks because I've got the Morphe and Maddie Ziegler palette to use, and we'll already have been playing with this palette for 5 days, so I don't want to really continue for another day because that's just going to make my Shop My Stash even longer. I think I want to use the Maddie Ziegler palette for 4 days, so already there we've got 9 days of looks, and that's if I film every day as well. So the Shop My Stash is already going to be 2-3 days late by the time it goes up. So yeah, tomorrow will be the last day with this palette. So this concludes, actually no, it doesn't conclude the look. I need to grab a lipstick. Right, so the lipstick of choice for today, don't know what that is on it, is this Pure and Barbie one, Innovator. I think this is my favourite at the moment, but every single time I come to use it I'm really going in tentatively with it because the first one that they sent me broke. So that's it there. It's just a really nice shade, and I think it would look good with this neutral peachy eyeshadow look that I've got going on. So let's see if I'm right. What I want to do is I just want to blend out a little bit better, so I'm going to go back in with Eden. Always messing about very last minute, so yeah, just blending it out a little bit better than it looks. It looks a little bit harsh. Oh, and we need an inner corner highlight as well. Okay, let me go and get a highlighter. Right, so I was going to use a Benefit Cookie as my highlighter, but then I realised that I pulled this in for a Shop My Stash and it's got a peach highlighter, so I thought we could use that today. So yeah, let me just go and get my brush that I use. I'll just use this one. Oh yeah. That definitely is the right highlighter. Look at that. Goes so nicely with this look. Yeah, that is beautiful. So I'm really happy with this overall look. I think my favourite one is definitely when I used the, I'll show you. My favourite look so far, I think it might have been day 2. Look 2 is definitely when I use this Twilight shade. It is a beautiful duochrome, and even my sisters commented on that. I posted a picture to Instagram and said, you look really nice but you look really tired, and I'm like, yeah, that's because I've not been sleeping and I've been battling a kidney infection which is kicking my ass. And she went, yeah, no, she said you can tell. I mean, I don't know if you guys can tell on the picture, but I guess that's what sisters do, tell you when you look like crap. But this concludes the look, guys. So that's what we're looking like. Hey guys, so this is the 5th and final look with the beautiful Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. And like I said yesterday, I think I've got an idea of the shades that I want to use. I think, where were you? Oh, these ones, like maybe this trio here. But I definitely want to use this one as my transition shade, just because it's the lightest in the palette. After that one, after Desert Dusk, but I only use Desert Dusk as kind of a all over base shade, so we're gonna put that on first. Actually no, I said I was going to use a different shade all over the crease yesterday, so I'll use that. Just running my Morphe crease brush through the colour switch. So I said yesterday, I don't know how this is going to turn out now, I was going to use this musk shade here, and then once I've used that I will have used the entire first row. So yeah, let's go in with that. It's pretty deep. It's like a contour shade. What I'm noticing, all these mattes have a lot of kick up in the pan, but they blend out like a dream, so I wouldn't be worried about that. If it's your first time using the palette and you're thinking, oh, there's a lot of kick up, so they're going to leave a lot of fallout. The only eyeshadow that I noticed left a lot of fallout was the glitter. When I used the glitter, which was called what? Cosmo. That ended up a little bit down here. Right, then I'm going to go back in with Amethyst, which is just this purple matte. I'm just getting ready to go to my mum's. Currently it's Sunday, and we're going to be having Sunday dinner, so it is quite late in the afternoon. Right, so I've used this already, but it already looks like it's a deeper colour than when I originally used it because of the Dusk shade, which I'm not mad at, guys. It looks really, really nice with that blended in. I'm so hungry. I've not had any Slim Fast today either, so I'm ready for a big Sunday dinner. Right, let's blend those out. I'm going in with the Spectrum B07. I didn't really want to talk that much in this video, just purely because, as I said in yesterday's video, I've been editing as I go and it's already over 55 minutes. So this video is probably going to be really, really long. I'm going to try and not talk an awful lot, which you're asking the impossible with me. You know I would like to chat to you guys. Okay, so right, normally I would go in with a different brush than this, but I want to use the Japanesque. It's the Japanese smudgy brush. It's the 346, and I want to use that to put the lid shade on. So we're going in with Royal, this one here, and I'm thinking about putting this topper over the top, which is called Retrograde. I just don't know how it's going to look because Retrograde is really sheer. Maybe with some glitter glue it would look better. Oh, that's beautiful. I don't have a shade like this in all my palettes. You'd think I would. It looks dark, sexy and sultry, I think. Very smooth. It's like butter. Part of me doesn't want to put the topper on. Right, let's see what it looks like with some setting spray on it. You certainly don't need setting spray on it, guys, because it goes on like a dream. So pretty. Right, I need to find my glitter glue because I definitely want to use the shade Retrograde there, just over the top. If it doesn't look nice, I'll just keep it in the centre. But yeah, let me go and find my glitter glue and I'll come back. Okay, so I've got the glitter glue. Had to hunt high and low for it. Let's just pop some on and see what this looks like. So we'll do one eye at a time like we did the other day when I used it. Seems to really help the glitter toppers. So right, so that's gone tacky. I think I'm going to try with a brush first, so I'll try it with my Morphe packing brush. Just run it through the colour switch. Then we're going to go in with Retrograde. It's very chunky. Please don't ruin this. Ooh, no it's not. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I talked a little bit posh then. Oh my gosh. That is stunning. It's completely changed the way the eye was looking. It was looking more plum like this here. And now it's just taking on a new direction with this Retrograde Duo Chrome. It is so pretty. It's got a lot of blue in it. Look at that compared to that one. Let me know which side you like better, because I really do like this side, but then I really like that side as well. Oh, I've not put the glitter glue on, so it won't stick as much. Well done, Andrea. We've got a bit of fallout here. I really like the way that's looking. So now we need to put the lash line shade down. I seem to have lost the power of speech today. Right, so I think we're just going to go in with Amethyst on the lash line, so it ties in nicely with the look. That's beautiful. My battery is flashing like crazy. It's going to go any second. Right, we need an inner corner highlight. I think I'm just going to take it from here, from the Sleek palette. So this one is called Solstice, and I think I want to put this pink down here. So yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Okay. I love these highlighters just because they're so pigmented. And I thought this one would go because it is the closest shade for what I've used for eyeshadow. And it does look really, really pretty. Right guys, so if you're wanting to try some coloured highlighters, I would definitely recommend this palette. A few years back, everyone was raving about this on YouTube, and that's why I bought it. And it is absolutely beautiful. The only one I can't use is this one, just because it's a cream, and I think this is about 5 years old at this point, so I don't use that. But every other highlighter in here, like the purple one and the yellow one, they're a bit crazy colours, but this peach one could definitely be used on the daily. So yeah, let's put that away and move over to tight lining. I finally found it. Sorry, I'm losing my voice really, really badly at this point. So we're going to put some Too Faced Love Eyeliner on. And then mascara, the Essence Volume Stylist. I think when I go to town with my mum on Wednesday, she's got a hospital appointment and I've got to go for blood tests. I'm just going to pop into Wilko and get a new mascara. Not loving this. I mean, it's better than some mascaras I've used lately, but I'm not actually loving it. I'm going to be doing a least favourite to favourite on drugstore mascaras, so let me know what your thoughts are on that, if you'd like to see it. Right, so the eye look has just gone up a notch, or 10. I really love how eye looks come together when you put mascara on. Kind of feel like it's drying, it's not drying up, I don't know. I just don't like it. I thought it was drying up, but quite clearly you can see that it's a wet formula there. Still, let me get my towel to wipe that off. I'm going back in with that Desert Sand just for the brow bone. My hair fever is really kicking off today. I'm going to go back in with this crease brush. There's no extra colour on it, I'm just blending out. Okay, and then I'm just going to go back into retrograde here with the finger, and I'll tap it on. So can you see how it doesn't look that pigmented? It's completely taken all the other shade that I put down underneath, but I do feel like you can see it a little bit, because if I just put retrograde on, it wouldn't be this pigmented. I do feel like you need a base for these toppers. I will try and use it next time I use the palette without a base, and then we'll see if I'm right. So yeah, we're going to talk about the palette in a second. I just need to grab a lipstick and then I'll come back. I've not worn this in a hot second, so it's the Colourpop lipstick in Chi Chi. It's an orange toned red. I think it might go. I don't know about the lipstick, that might be getting decluttered. It feels a bit sticky, but I'm not used to the Colourpop lippy sticks. Not used this shade in a very, very long time. So yeah, that one might be getting decluttered. I have decluttered a few lipsticks. I've put them in a box and I'll be showing you before I decluttered them from the collection completely. So this is what the overall look looks like. It really is beautiful. I absolutely adore it. I'm just checking my teeth because earlier there was some lipstick on it. So yeah, let's just talk briefly about this palette. So You all know how I feel about the packaging. The packaging is absolutely stunning. Huda packaging is gorgeous anyway, but yeah, I really like that. I love this like plastic sheet that she's put inside it as well. That will definitely stay in. So I pretty much used the majority of all the shades in this palette, so I can tell you what my thoughts are on it. The only shades I haven't used are Cashmere, Turkish Delight, Saffron and Blazing, but the rest of the shades I've used in the palette. Yeah, so I've used the top 2 rows, and then I used Cosmo, Angelic, and that's it. I've only used Cosmo and Angelic from that row, but it is a stunning palette. If you're thinking about buying it, and you see a sale, I would definitely say yeah, go for it. If you are thinking about buying it, I would never tell you to go out and buy it, but it is a beautiful palette. You can get neutral looks and also more vibrant looks, so it is one of those palettes that I think is very versatile. The formulas are great in this palette. I absolutely love that she's put a few duochromes in there. Yes, the toppers, but if you put them over an eyeshadow base, like one of the other shades in the palette that looks similar, you can see the lovely duochromeness of the eyeshadows, and they are phenomenal, guys. So yeah, I really do like them. I love this palette. I will be getting a lot of use out of it, probably autumn winter now, because it is kind of an autumn winter palette. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think of the palette. I have done swatches on this palette, so I'm not really going to do some more swatches in this video. I feel like it would be a waste of time, my time and obviously your time, because you're watching. So yeah, I'll leave the swatches in the cards here. Thank you for watching. I know it's a really long video, so if you have watched at this point, I would love to say a big thank you to all you guys. I love you guys so much. If you're still here, leave a little emoji of sunshine, because it's sunny in the UK, and yeah, I'd like a little sunshine emoji if you're still here. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate your time and support on the channel. If you're not already subscribed, I will be doing a giveaway very soon. Please like, it really does help out the channel. Share and comment, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.